This is the Patriots Sun Kettle XL, and I have done review videos and testing on it in the past. That was in the fall. Let's see if this thing can do any better in the summertime. Hey guys, T2 out here. Welcome back to the Time Preparedness channel. Today's video we're going to be re-reviewing a product that I've already reviewed, and that is the Patriots Sun Kettle XL. Now, I did a review of this thing later in the fall last year, and it took about 2.5 hours to boil water. Well, it's summertime now, so we're going to see if this thing does any better, and if it can do what it says it can do, which is boil water in about 45 minutes. So let's get 4 cups of water in here, and let's see how long this thing takes. Alright, so we put 4 cups of water in here. The current reading is 80 degrees. The sun is about right there, so we're going to adjust and put it about right there, and we're going to see how long this thing takes to boil. Current time is 12:57. The current temperature is about 87 with a real feel of 94 degrees. So hopefully this thing moves a lot faster than it did last time. Alright, let's see. Alright y'all, so basically a 30-minute update. It is 1:30. We started this thing about 1 o'clock. So 30 minutes. Let's see how far we gotten. A little over 100 degrees. And we are starting to get a few drips of water. I don't know if you can tell on camera where this thing leaks out a little bit. It says it holds 4 cups of water. It's more like 3.5, because if you go that 4th, which I did because it told me to, it's going to spill out. So it's 100 degrees. We're trying to get it up to 212. We got a while to go. All right y'all, 45-minute update on the Patriots Sun Kettle. We are at 120 degrees. Now, they say that this product can boil water in 45 minutes. Here we are at 45 minutes and we're 40 degrees up. But yeah, 45 minutes. Is this thing going to take 2.5 hours again? Probably so. I guess we're going to see. But we're at 45 and we're at 120. We still have 100 to go. So 100 more minutes. Yay! It's been an hour. We're at 135 degrees. The sun's directly above us. I did adjust this a little bit, maybe give it a better angle. But again, we still got a while to go before we get 212. We got a GoSun in the back right there. We cooked some hamburger patties last week, so if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go check it out. These devices, the Patriots Sun Kettle and the GoSun, are both supposed to be used for power outage scenarios, for survival scenarios, for, you know, grid down scenarios. Do they work? This one we're still waiting on. This one over here cooked a hamburger in like 35 minutes. So that one over there works fine. This one, still not sure of it. But either way, we're waiting and waiting and gonna wait some more. And I'm going back inside because it's hot. So yeah, we'll do an update in about 15-20 minutes. 1 hour, 45 minutes update. Almost 180. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, guys. 4 cups of water. We're going on 2 hours. Yep. Alright guys, so 2.5 hour update on the Patriots Sun Kettle. So we started this a little bit before 1 o'clock, like 3 minutes before 1. It is currently 3:22. So almost 2.5 hours. Yeah, summertime test, still taking 2.5 hours. So we are at 190 degrees. We're almost in the red, so we're getting close. But again, 2.5 hours. So while we're waiting for this thing to finish up, let's do, you know, some thoughts. I paid like 150, 160 bucks for this thing. Would I buy it again? Hell no. No way. This is the second test that it has taken a long time to get 4 cups of water. 4 cups of water is not even that much, right? In a emergency scenario situation, you want a gallon of water. 4 cups is a quart, and you're waiting 2 hours. And this is the middle of the day, right? I get it if it's 5:30, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, well maybe that's the issue. That's why we can't get, you know, it's not. Now, my first test, I ran this 2.5 hours in the late fall. So I understood it taking 2.5 hours. But it's summer. The sun is brighter. It stays up for a longer period of time. It's hotter. This should work. I have not had a single shadow over my vehicle, right? This is why I parked my vehicle in the front yard instead of in the carport, because I wanted to see how well this thing did. And thus far, it sucks. All right, y'all, so we are at 15:49. We started at 1300, so 2 hours and 49 minutes. Now, the 4 Patriots Sun Kettle is in the red. The red is 210 degrees up to 220. So we should be there. We have the meat thermometer. We're gonna take the top off and see what the meat thermometer says that the temperature is. The last time, if I remember correctly, the steam was 212 degrees, but the water temperature was not. Last time I also remember hearing bubbles when it got to that 212 degree mark. I hear no bubbles, so I don't think we're bulling yet. Water's very hot. Again, it says 4 cups of water, not really. The meat thermometer says 208 degrees, so we're almost there. Take this back on, a few more minutes, and we'll see where she goes. All right, y'all, I can hear it thump, 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 thumping right now. So we got the meat thermometer, and it is overheated, of course. So we just gotta judge, we just gotta estimate. That is hot. So that is the steam valve. Obviously when it gets hot, steam comes out of it. If I see bubbles, it's gonna count. The top is extremely hot, which if I remember correctly, that is a good sign. So it does have a rolling bowl to it. So yay, it's done. 212 degrees, rolling bowl, we're good. Let's get in the shade and we'll talk about pros and cons, time-wise, and all that good stuff. Pros, it did boil water. It did what it said it was going to do, which was got water to 212 degrees, a rolling bowl. When I opened up the top of the compartment, you could see the bubbles, right? And that's why water was splashing out. 212 degrees, it did it. So the official time that it took to take 4 cups of water, room temperature water, straight from the tap, and bring it up to a rolling bowl was 3 hours exactly. And this is a summertime test. So again, outside temperature was over 80 degrees, real feel of 95, I think. Now again, I done this test in the fall and it took over 2.5 hours. Here it is summertime and it took even longer. Let's stay on the pros. The pros is it's still semi-portable, I guess, in your car. This makes for a carrying handle, right? It works. That's about the only pro that I can give it, is that it does work. It does bring water up to a bowl. Let's talk about the cons. The cons. This is not going in any type of bag. I mentioned that in the previous video. This is way too bulky to go in any type of bag. The smaller one is about half the size, and it's still 3 or 4 pounds. Would I put it in a bag? Probably not, especially if I'm waiting 3 hours for 2 cups of water. But this is 4 cups of water. Now that 4 cups of water is not actually 4 cups of water. When you fill it, you want to leave a little break so it can bubble over. It's really about 3.5 cups. So you're not even getting the full amount that they tell you that you can get with this thing. 3.5 cups of water, that's less than 2 Mountain House meals, and you're waiting for so long to even enjoy that meal. I don't understand the idea of this product. How much wood can you find in 3 hours to boil water using a campfire? A lot. How much gas and fuel can you buy to run a little isobutane or propane stove for, I don't know, 150 bucks? A lot. It's not tactical because you have these bright, you know, freaking reflector beams. And it takes a long period of time. So why would you buy this? I don't know. You lost me. I cannot give you a good reason to actually purchase this product. Does it work? Yes. Would it work in a disaster scenario? Yes, as long as you had the sun. If you don't have the sun, you know, hell, it could take 4, 5, 6 hours maybe. I don't know. But it took 3 hours on a bright, beautiful, sunny day. That's not great. It cost over $100. That's not great neither. Another con is that your water is not officially boiling until you can see the steam coming out of this little chute right here, and it's almost 220 degrees. When I put the thermometer in last time and this time, when it was in the red, which is supposed to be 212 degrees, it kept reading low. Now, to some people that's not going to matter any. But if you're worried about your water boiling, if you are scooping up water from a nasty, nasty place, and you're worried about killing off all the viruses and all the bacteria that's in there, you need 212 degrees. You don't need 208, you don't need 207, you don't need 205, you need 212. If this thing reads 212 degrees, you throw this top off and you start pouring out your water for tea or for soups or for whatever, well, now you're drinking water that is not purified. You're drinking water that is almost there, but not there exactly. So anyone that tells you to boil your water to kill off anything, if they are using this and they're waiting for it to hit red and then, hey, they're good to go, they're not boiling their water. You're not boiling your water. All you're doing is reaching a 208, 210 degree temperature and then passing it out. It's not purified, it's not clean, it's not drinking, it's not potable drinking water. It is almost there, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So I thought going into this, you know, summertime testing, it would hit it in an hour and 30 minutes. It didn't. If you guys want to see a repeat, if you guys want to see me maybe set it up in the middle of the yard versus my car, I can do that. Maybe later in the day, right, where the sun's not directly overhead and it's catching the right angles. If you guys want that, let me know down in the comment section below. But as of right now, this product is a massive failure. This company is a massive failure. And I want to see the results. I want to see them actually do this test. Do it like I did. Set this product out in the sun with a timer. I mean, it's not that hard. You're $1 million company. You should be able to do it. But until then, do not waste your money on the 4 Patriots Sun Kettle. Does it boil water? Yes. Does it take it longer than the 45 minutes proclaimed time? Absolutely. 3 hours for 3.5 cups of water is a bit of a joke. Guys, don't buy this. That's all I got for today. See you out.